Kia ora, and welcome to the podcast that will teach you how to listen and speak the Cook Islands Māori language. I'm Tom Harrison, and with me is Junior Charlie. We like to keep our introductions short so we can focus on the lessons. Let's get started. In today's lesson, we learn how to ask, what's the time? In the Cook Islands Māori language, we would say, ea te ora. If you wanted to say to someone in English, what is your time? You could say, ea tō ora. This is an informal way of asking someone for what their time is. So in today's lesson, let's just focus on what's the time, ea te ora. Made up of three words, the first word being ea. This is spelled E-A-A. Repeat after me, ea. Ea. The second word is te, spelled T-E. Repeat after me, te. Te. And the last word is ora, spelled O-R-A. Repeat after me, ora. Ora. In this context, ora translates to time. Let's put all those three words together and ask, what's the time? Repeat after me, ea te ora. Ea te ora. Ea te ora. What's the time? Now in the next lesson, we will learn how to read and understand the time on the clock in the Māori language. Because in this lesson, the last thing you want to do is ask a local in Māori, ea te ora, what's the time? And then they reply to you in Māori and you haven't got a clue what they're saying. So stand by for the next lesson where I'll teach you how to read, understand, and say the time in the Cook Islands Māori language. You've just learned how to ask, what's the time? Ea te ora. One last thing I wanted to add is when you hear the locals, they will say this considerably faster. And it might sound like this, ea te ora. Ea te ora. If I slow this down, all they're saying is ea te ora. Ea te ora. This is really informal and you wouldn't write this down if you're writing a sentence. This is just a very casual way of saying, what's the time? Ea te ora. Because you are still learning, stick with ea te ora. This is the correct way of learning and speaking the Cook Islands Māori language. Once you become more confident and fluent, you can say it however you want. That's the end of the lesson. If you like it, please rate us and leave a review. If you have time, please share it with your friends and family or anyone that you think that would like to learn the Cook Islands Māori language. It really does help us keep our language alive. This is enough for today. Ka kite.